That is the first time the Big Sticks have played 4 complete innings in a season, or at least this season, in under 60 minutes.
Yeah, and when you're not putting any runs on the board and, your pitchers are pitching solid.
As Josh Davis, first pitch to him from Aaron Ginn is a foul ball on the third base side, 0-1 is the count.
So the Pioneers now, this is actually their 13th batter of the ball game, and we're in the 5th inning.
The 0-1 on its way to Davis outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davis grounded out to Logan Williams over there at third in his first at bat. That was in the 2nd inning. The Pioneers lead the Big Sticks 1-0 here in the top of the 5th, with the Big Sticks out hitting the Pioneers 5-0.
Yeah, and Davis is actually the 14th batter in 4.5 innings, or 4 innings of plate appearances.
The 1-1, a called strike over the plate, a fastball from Aaron Ginn. Davis, the catcher today for the Pioneers, has a 1-2 count on no outs, no runners on. Out of the stretch, Ginn gets a call from his college catcher, Gavin Sloan, behind the plate. On deck for the Pioneers, Kai Alberghini. And the 1-2 to Davis is on its way. It's outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, baby.
Service Valley now leads Pierce 6-2 in the bottom of the 7th, down in Pierce. So the Trappers have the bats, trying to close that gap, trailing 6-2. And Fremont has taken the lead from Hastings now, 6-4. The Moo are up.
The 2-2. Ginn delivers, and it's fouled off back here behind the press box. Out of play for, or to keep the count at 2-2. Still no outs, no runners on. Davis at the plate. Ginn on the mound. Davis, 6 foot, 180-pound right-handed catcher for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Came in today hitting 182.
And then again, our first look at Josh here in this series of 3 games. Final time the Big Sticks will see the Pioneers here in Dickinson.
As the 2-2 is a fastball low and inside for ball number 3. It's a full count. 87 miles per hour from Aaron Ginn there.
Did you get that foreshadowing I just gave you? Final time the Big Sticks will meet the Pioneers here in Dickinson. I do not foresee the Pioneers making the playoffs.
The Pioneers, 6.5 games back in Clark right now?
I believe that's what it is.
Or 7.5 with their loss yesterday, as Davis hits that on a fly ball to shallow right field. Coming in to get it is Chewy Sanders, and he catches it for out number 1.
Yeah, so I just don't see it happening. I mean, I don't know what the magic number is. At some point, we'll be looking at that closer. But yeah, they are 7.5 back. Western Nebraska 7.5 back behind Hastings.
And they've already played 1 more game this season than the Big Sticks have. They played 35. So and if you're including today, they only have 17 games left in the regular season with a 7.5 game deficit in the Clark division. So yeah, it'll take a little bit of a miracle for lack of a better phrase, for the Pioneers to find their way into the championship series.
It's not only that, but then they get the Big Sticks for 4 more.
Yeah.
And Big Sticks are on the top of the Lewis for a reason. They're a good, solid baseball team.
As Kai Alberghini watches the first pitch from Ginn for ball number 1 outside. 1-0 is the count, 1 down, no runners on. Pioneers lead by 1 as that one's a ground ball to the second baseman, Mac McCroskey. Fields it cleanly, throws it over to first for out number 2. Nice job by McCroskey out there. Now retires Alberghini on a ground out to the second baseman.
Also a nice job by Ginn to jam up the right-handed batter there, Alberghini, who's had no option but to just try to make contact. Came on the inside of the plate. Alberghini tried to fight it off and grounds out to McCroskey instead.
Out of the stretch, Aaron Ginn coming set at the belt. Now at the plate, Cameron Skinner ground out to first base in his first bat, hitting out of the 8th spot. Almost gets hit there on the first pitch from Ginn. He has to slide out of the way, and it counts 1-0.
Ginn probably got to be looking at the scoreboard going, how are we behind in this game? I mean, he is pitching a solid outing here.
Out of the stretch, Ginn, the 1-0. Kicks, delivers inside for number 2. Looks good to me up here, but I think because Skinner's so close to the plate, goes in on the hands, and that kind of dissuaded the umpire from calling it a strike.
Ginn trying to get his 3rd 3-out, 3-down inning of the ball game.
The 2-0. Aaron Ginn comes set, kicks, delivers. Now 1 is once the inside. Ball 3 if he knows the count.
Now the umpire not giving that nod to the inside portion of the plate. We've seen in this series where the outside portion of the plate wasn't getting the nod.
So Ginn coming set again. The 3-0 on its way, and that one's a called strike over the plate. He's able to get it a little farther over the plate rather than inside there. And the 3-1 is about to be on its way 2 down, no runners on.
Again, just 2 base runners tonight for the Pioneers, both with walks, and one of them crossed the plate.
The 3-1 is a called strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's a full count to Skinner.
I think this was the same umpire we had 2 nights ago behind the plate. Don't they alternate typically?
Yes. Yep.
We like that outside portion of the plate to call strikes on, but not the inside here today for this guy.
The full count from Ginn to Skinner is on its way. Swung on a miss. A late swing from Skinner. Kind of changed his mind.